Welcome back to more of US of A. Last time we became a duchy. At least we got the duchy rank, which gives some passive prestige gain, and some are also if works. I thought I didn't even think about that one. We started slowly colonizing more of Cuba. Well, I mean, to be fair, that's still one colony I made up, so not going faster necessarily. Well, I mean, it's going faster now that we have at least one here, so it's doubled in speed. We also like a pretty good, border power mill, which is just kind of pretty good. We need wetlands, hills, which is also pretty common, plateau, mountains, or you need to be on a river or next to a river or something like that. If we turn for example this into a city, which actually won't be worse idea considering we could get that 50. This gives a massive bonus, 12% production efficiency, 12%. And if we put the Milltown charter on the top of this, that's another 15%. This is kind of pretty massive, impactful. Interestingly enough, you actually have a lot of population. A lot more than I expected. Had I known this was the your mechanic art societies, that was so good, I would have gone for that a lot earlier. But it also encourages me to make cities on rivers and wherever I can wetlands and everything like that, and anything that's next to a lake or just wherever I can build them. Which means it's kind of shit actually down here, but hey, kind of not the best down there, but yeah. Yeah, longer accepting, you're also longer accepting. More accepting one. Is that them there? So, yeah, yeah, we have still a bit of them that haven't been assimilated. I have a bit of Portuguese. Whoosh. Hey, you! Yes, you! If you're still watching and enjoying this video, please subscribe. It would mean a lot to me. It means you won't miss any more of my videos. Anyway, enjoy the rest of the video. Whoosh. But yeah. That's whack. Well, that's even more reason actually to... I guess that's even more reason actually to expand my to build cities here in my capital, because you can see these have pretty good stats, all things considered. I was tool skills, my tool skills are also really lacking. But that extra 10%, this is going to double the effect production efficiency we have here. Means a bit. Means the output here, It's going to get a bit more. You can already see here's normal output is 8. And then that's nearly one more. Just through sheer that extra 10 production efficiency. And now think the mill on top, that's another this pays in tools for itself, essentially. If we have this, if we have a 2 producing city and we put that on top, we essentially have everything. What's missing? Books. Yeah, not surprised about that one. Can't say I'm so surprised. I really want to turn the city from that costs so much money. Don't think that's going to happen, especially not due to the fact that This is actually like necessary for like a glass guild. Wood, sand. That's the case. I actually want to like probably build like a city somewhere. Or like here actually, like in Saybrook. Build like a city here. Because like in a river as lumber. So like definitely. I say this, but glass like loses. Like, does it lose its lumber? The lumber will always be part of it. Okay, good. Like, you know, make a city in Saybrook. Make glass guild. Because there's like lumber here, which is like an extra 10% production efficiency, I'm pretty sure. I really need to like send them a gift again. So we can like call them from us thing sponsor. Settlement again. What's looking like? As I said like before, but like the problem is like that the rest of like our population is like in really underdeveloped. Like you see, like professional armies is moving a lot, like despite the fact that, you know, it's in the market center and everything. Kind of really annoying, but what am I going to do about it? Not a lot, exactly. Which is like kind of like building the libraries is actually not part. Trying like to increase institution growth. Probably should have done that earlier. Whoops. Sadly, I'm not a professional. You know, I don't get paid to do this, so you know. That's my excuse. Yeah, like scriptorium is like massively needed. Yeah, also like need another like probably also like increase masons here. Put a few masons here. Not going to be. I have already built like 2 masons. And like we have the cheap rocks. Don't care that much. Or like anything else. Well, do we have like? Don't really have any fences. Again, not advances. I'm events, which is a shame. But it is what it is. What are you like? This one. Why is it taking so long? Why is it taking so long? And I just think they finished this recently. Well, it's because I'm rushing them. Well, I mean, can you blame me? I kind of like need those colonies soon. You have like small market access like this. So this settlement is working. Good. Tribesmen are born, turn into peasants. Sadly, the peasants are like quickly turned in. You know. Put them to work, to laborers, which is not good. That means the market village is working. Well, I think you like actually should be making tools because like, why should you ever be doing anything but tools? You have like so much irony. You're generally just like making. Yeah, I'm actually the only iron mine in that whole entire market. Whack. Yeah, papers also single carbon goods. If you die, you said that's actually made. Oh yeah, we actually know that, but that's like that one thing that die as a byproduct. Ember. Clay. What the f. Something that made like die, but I don't know what it is. Ah yeah, the Bock Ironworks. Well, I'm just kind of retarded, it turns out. I forgot they produce, you know, like Bock Archer Gathering. That one. It's like a side product. Whoops! Like, when it comes to like dye, we have beasts. It's like, I guess like having one carbon skills isn't going to hurt. You just like need... We have like a... It's like glass guild. I feel like I should probably like, start building a lot of my guilds and everything. You would just... Don't know, fuck me again. Promising, we're not willing to like go for defensively, but like... Crown of Castile, that's wrong. Ah, I said like I wanted to set like like make Saarbrück. Saarbrück. Sorry. So you know, it is what it is. What I get. I actually never started another colony after this. Whoops. That's on me. That's on me. That's like absolutely on me. Why is this tiny island is actually part of my colony? Surprise. Also settlement in a market village. That's like both things needed here. We have like some control here, but thanks to them being cores. Sadly, this one not a lot of control due to it not being a core, which kind of shame. Also can't like really like migrate people here anymore because it's not like, so, you know, only. Could be worse, I guess. There's a sense like our population of, you know, like Scots will grow like faster than anything else because like these do get assimilated. And if we do like get the subject, you know, like a colonial subject, they should also start like slowly, you know, making them part of here. You don't really need to explore that much. It's kind of a waste, arguably. Damn, I saw my masonry going. What the fuck? Oh yeah, because of mill construction. Are you taking really that much? Oh yeah, you take like 4. Damn, what do I feed you? Yeah, there's no wonder like everybody gets like immediately assimilated. It takes like 3 months to like get completely assimilated. And I feel myself big, but like at the same time, you can like see there's not a lot. Like we don't have that much of like America actually colonized of modern day America. I won't even be surprised like if we need like I would not be surprised if we need like a lot more later on. Like we get thought. Where's that like unlocked? Whatever. Like it is going to get like later on we will have to like go for a lot more you know, like colonization. Because like we absolutely like need it. Blockade. Monthly manpower actually. Problem like with these kind of things for is like takes like soldiers. And yeah, you can like build it in a rural building, but like a rural city won't have you know, soldiers by itself. Yeah, here tobacco economy and just another like 5% production efficiency. We're going to have such a good like you know, production efficiency. Also like another government reform. That's just going to be so good. Very customers. Great advantage, market access. Federal Navy Yard. Can frigate. I don't think there's like anything that like getting like 30% like just extra. Like that this like gives 10% more manpower and you can recruit regiments here. And it also like produces firearms. Just kind of like busted. Like sure it's not going to be as good as like, you know, later on with like firearms production. But that doesn't really matter because this thing pays for itself. Like, do you know how much money goes like... I say this like money is a problem late game. It really isn't. Oops. But there's like later on. Yeah, like here's another one. Like this is also like faster like later on. Raw materials output. Man. It's going to be so much money we're going to be making. Even more than normal. We are already like nearly at 100 and like the cost is just not keeping up with how much we have at like hand. I feel like that's kind of like, that's like always the biggest problem Paradox games have. Because you kind of have to understand money as like the total values. Okay, that we just kind of have to do this. Like I need that extra population growth. It's less than heavy operations, who cares? You kind of have to understand money as like a representation of the value inside an economy, you know? Think of it that way. It's like, the problem is that like our money is like always kind of like, you know, just not exactly actually part of like the economy, but like causes problems. Not to say that, you know, a game like Victoria 3 or something like that would solve it. I mean, I say this, but it's actually incredibly close to being like solved in Victoria 3. Because your expenses and do somewhat grow together. The problem being, of course, that like your population becomes so productive at some point. You can't just extract taxes, like no, like even at low tax you're making more than enough. Like it has somewhat solved the problem. Like you can like, you feel like in some you really feel like some playthroughs. Like at the beginning most often, obviously. But even like in the mid game you can like still feel it, that like the costs. Like until you reach like that big moment like in the late game where you just have too much, where like nearly all of your population is working, where you just have too much money, and you know, that's kind of what I mean. But like it's pretty close like to being soft, I'd argue it. Like you know, EU4, not EU4, Toya 3. Like you can like feel it. It feels like a lot, like more. Unlike in like in EU5 where you just like kind of like just run away with like the costs, like with the money income. Like the costs just don't feel like it's there. Like even if you like expand in the economy, well, like essentially like everything. Like there's an overabundance of like resources in comparison to the money you make. There's like no feeling that the money actually like goes away or something like that, you know. But like works, and like again, like, works in Victoria 3, like, pretty good. Not that it, like, solved it or anything, because, like, there's still, like, massive problems with it. Like, you can't feel it. But, like, if you play something like, you know, like, economy reform. Oh god, I actually need to play that one again, that was so good. Well, that was a lot more population we've gotten from the conducting census. But yeah. You can like feel it somewhat soft, you know? That game. Not exactly, like, not definitely, but like it feels somewhat like more, like, you know, you're not just completely running away. So arguably that's just because, like, you know, you expand, like, then the economy expands, but like the problem in Victoria 3 is that you kind of like reach the point. Oh, interesting. I mean, to be fair, it's up in the north, so 10% here, it's kind of free. But yeah, like in Victoria 3, like, as your economy grows, as your construction and everything, bureaucracy, and like you can feel like the growth in your economy, and like, you know, you just don't start like making positive money. You can just like still be negative like for like a long time in the game, but it doesn't matter because again you expand your economy. But like you don't really feel that same way in, you know, like games like here, like 5. It feels somewhat, you know, like at the beginning, but like as time moves on, it's kind of really feel how you're just outgrowing economy. Which is kind of a shame. But that's kind of like the problem. It's just not like that easy. It's just not easy to like get that thing like that way done. Damn. How much longer? It's like it's another 50 months. That's like 3 years. Well, at least like that's before the end of the Renaissance age, so I guess could be worse. So, you know, might actually need to go for like that front one. Oh, can really go for like another idea. Same here. Yeah. Kind of a problem now is that I actually, I mean, to be fair, weapon quality is, yeah, go for it. Why not? Maritime ideas. Galley power. Number output. Naval base. Maritime trade. Presence fleet. Wait a moment. Sorry, dog was barking. So I was like gone for a moment there. Not that you probably noticed it, but you know. Just wanted to mention it. I really don't know which like to take. Like I want to take whichever like increases my like, you know, like fleet, like maritime presence. Like I don't know. Fleet base ideas. Sailors. I don't know. This is also thick. Maritime Empire. Sky power. Trade income. No, it's actually not worth it, yeah. Been a bit exhausted. Age running upstairs. Shape my take my time. But alas. I chose my fate. Really should stop forgetting about, like, you know, whole like sponsor mass settlement thing. It's like 100 per like 24 months. It's like 2.4k. I don't know why I keep forgetting it, but it is kind of like very important. And I forgot to like invite them to say broke again. Man, I'm just kind of like stupid. Yeah, like extra ones. For now, 3, but like I want to make it like 10, so in total I want to like get to like 15 or something like that. Like maritime presence needs to go up to like as high as it can. Like it's pretty good already here, but like it's like also very pretty good. Oh, I don't know what's going on. But you know, it is what it is. Would be better still. That's my answer to everything. And we have like so much iron, but like it's everywhere. Like there's iron there, iron there. We're like pretty like small, so you know, not a lot to be made there. Oh, that's the current. You also like Scott. Also, but I have a pretty good like. Ugh. 17-year-old order, it's like married to nobody. You have like no sons. By the fact that you have you marry some of the people off here, but like they're still not getting any sons. Incredible. Yeah, like water pommel. Going to like, it's like just everything in production quality. 20%. You can like see like another 1%, like you know, like 26%, like 26. Like we get a 4th here, which is like 2 extra. Get 2 extra tools. It's 1 extra tool, you know. 1 extra tool than we had before. Just kind of like massive. Like kind of have to like think about that like in a context. 2 more tools. Hey, Guantanamo. I read about that one once. That's where I have all those nice vacations. For prisoners. I mean, nice for the state, not for prisoners, but you know. That's the difference. That's how really. You know. The state is happy, then the prisoners are happy, I'm sure of it. How could that ever be wrong? State would never do anything bad to its own citizens. But I don't actually think that are they? I don't know. I just heard about all the, you know, the black side stuff. I said the black side. Well, great. He just died. That didn't take long. Whatever. We'll get an election and then everything will be fine again. Yay! I want like somebody with a good like Celeste, that one. I say like he wasn't. Just very low. Again, I need some like non-lowborn. Yeah, because like, I'll be real with you, I need people to fill my cabinet. And also they're all kind of lackluster, if I'm being honest with. I mean, they're not the worst, but could be better. That's all I'd say, I guess. There's like so much already extra raw materials of what we have. It's like another reason why we're not running out of like iron, because like this is like 6k. It's like, you know, not even like full of what it could be. Actually, I think about I should probably like sell more. You know, this is not enough peasants here. Anyway, like this is that, and like per level that's like, you know, 1.15 output. That means we have a total output of like 8, which again, which is more than we would normally get. Which is like 2 more than we would normally get, I'm pretty sure. Like, I'm pretty sure that's normal. Like, the normal output per level is... Well, actually... I don't know, we'll see events fully. Then I can, like, you know, reconstruct them off. Well, easily reconstruct, you know, get back to a base number. I mean, I could with those numbers too, but I'm just like, you know, not bothering myself with that. Why should I? Why go for the hard way when you go the easy way? My math teacher always said to say, you know, mathematicians are lazy. And he is incredibly right. He was incredibly right about that. It's like, you know, I've never seen someone be that right about something. But enough slander, actually it's a slander of mathematicians. I don't know. Maybe this, maybe weird is, you know, a badge of honor. Anyway, this is it for this episode. See you in the next one. Bye bye!